Olá, sou Levi Gasparian, seletor musical do jornal Ibis Online. E hoje estou aqui com Jesse Harris, esse cara gente boa, cantor americano de Nova York, que veio aqui conversar com a gente aqui nesse Oasis. Welcome to our Oasis.
Thank
Jesse.
you, it's beautiful.
Tell me something about your story. You were born and grew in New York. How does this influence your music?
New York City? Well, New York, growing up in New York, I heard a lot of different kinds of music. I started going to see both jazz and rock from a very early age. When I was maybe only 15 years old, I started going to clubs, you know. And living there now, I'm still exposed to so many different kinds of music and different kinds of musicians who come from all over the world, including from Brazil.
When does this Brazilian music reach you?
When I was a teenager, because my father listened to a lot of music, and he liked,
as?
well, from Brazil he liked Javan, and he liked all the records that the jazz musicians were making in the 60s with Brazilian artists, you know, like Stan Getz and Herbie Mann and Cannonball Adderley. He loved all those Brazilian records that they made.
And you composed a record here?
Yes, I made
Sub
an album.
Rosa.
Sub Rosa, yes.
And how was this experience for you? You feel like a carioca away, or
I tried. I tried to spend as much time here as possible. When we
which
made
place
that record.
in Rio de Janeiro that you
We were in Gavia, and we were living in Gavia and recording in Gavia.
in Baixo Gávea?
Yeah.
Nice
Yeah.
place.
That was great. It was wonderful.
Nice inspiration.
Yeah, we would, you know, we kept coming up with the excuses to come back to Brazil and keep working on the record. So we thought, now we have to go again. The mixes aren't quite right. Let's go back and keep working on them.
Let's go to
We
Brazil.
need 3 weeks. I think 3 weeks at least. Yeah.
Nice. I heard that we have something in common. That is your passion for Miyazaki. Is that right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. I titled that song for Miyazaki because last year I was very sick. I was at home. I had the flu, and I couldn't leave the apartment for many days, and so I just watched a lot of his movies, and I wrote that song while I was sick. You know, I was just sitting on the couch one day with a fever, just like that for like an hour, just playing that over and over. And then I wrote the rest of the song, and I thought, I'll just give the title to Miyazaki, because when I was sick at home and I wrote this song, I was watching his movies a lot.
Your new album, No Wrong, No Right.
Yeah.
It's a different way to produce it with. How is this influenced by Neil Young and in a way to produce the music, mixing the folk with rock? How exactly is this?
It was only really in the concept, because Neil Young made these records in the early 70s, like after the Gold Rush and Everybody Knows This Is Nowhere, that had, you know, the band Crazy Horse with him, and they were rock tunes, but then he would have these acoustic tunes, very mellow, pretty, you know, all on the same record, and it worked really well. You know, a lot of times when you're making a record, you think, oh, it has to all be one way, you know, only rock or only mellow, you know, folk music. But because he did it so successfully, I thought, well, let's try it. I think it could work if I tried too. And so that was really the idea. So I did a lot of these tunes with Star Rover, the band who I did most of the album with. And then I did a few instrumental tracks with them, which is something that Neil Young didn't do, but I thought, let's bring in another element, you know? And then the third thing was, I did these acoustic songs with a guitar player named Julian Lage, who's a brilliant guitarist from New York. And so I mixed all these elements together, but I feel like it makes a record that makes sense.
Gente, vocês que se quiserem conhecer um pouco mais do trabalho dele, o último disco dele, No Wrong, No Right, muito bom. Já ouvi, vale muito a pena. Recomendo bastante. E, well, by the time you come back to New York, what is the souvenir that you want to bring from Rio de Janeiro?
This time?
This time, yeah. Actually, how many times you've been to Brazil?
Many times.
Many times.
Yeah. Souvenir this time? Oh man, I don't know. Maybe just nice memories.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, can you play for us?
Sure. Two songs or one? Okay, I'll do two.
Why not?
Okay, I'll start with this one. Warm up. It's morning, you know. It's still morning. The cigarette burns away with an ash that's long and gray. Between the fingers, pale and thin, she sings a song for a man named Jim. Catch the ash, catch it before it falls. Now the sun is coming up as wine gets poured into a cup, overflowing like the heart of the singer torn apart. Catch the ash, catch it before it falls. Catch the ash, catch it before it falls. Someone passing in the hall stops outside the door and stalls. Here's a verse or two and hurries on. So late now, the night is gone. Turn around and face the dawn. Like the wind it sometimes calls, hypnotizes and enthralls. Catch the ash, catch it before it falls. 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 Yeah,
Really okay.
yeah, all right. So do one more?
Why not?
Okay,
Let's go.
all right.
Which music?
No Wrong, No Right.
Okay.
Yeah, that one was called Catch the Ash, and this is No Wrong, No Right.
I
Both
love
are
No
from
Wrong, No
the, yeah. Cool.
It's from the video clip.
Yes. We'll just tune more. Didn't think it did is any crime, that you were young and you were wasting time. At least it never seemed to be that way, 'cause you were only living day to day. No wrong, no right. The only thing that you were guilty of was you were young and you were wasting love on anybody hard enough to reach, but they would pass you on an empty beach. No wrong, no right. No wrong, no right. No right. You broke a promise only to yourself. It'd be so easy with someone else. Too sentimental, never knew the score. But when you show somebody to the door, no wrong, no right. No wrong, no right. No wrong, no right. No right. And nothing changed it all from what you'd seen. You know you could have had a change of scene. Whoever thought that it would be that way would just be living for you day to day. No wrong, no right. No wrong, no right. No wrong, no right. No wrong, no right.
conversei aqui com essa figuraça, gente boa, meio New Yorker, meio carioca, Jesse Harris, que está lançando o disco novo dele, No Wrong No Right, e veio passear aqui no Rio de Janeiro, aqui nesse oásis em Copacabana, e tive esse privilégio de conversar com ele. Gente, valeu, até o abraço. Ah, ultimamente, uma mensagem de Jesse Harris em português.
Olá, gente. É um prazer estar aqui tocando para vocês. Obrigado muito. Até já. Thank you.